Hi guys, I apologize for all the craziness and canceling class this morning. A little medical situation, but we are doing okay. So, let me run you through really quickly what we were going to do today, and you guys will be just fine to do this on your own. So, basically, we're going to look at a new text from the textbook that's called Outsmart Your Smartphone. And basically, all we're going to do is read part of it today and work on a Jamboard, which you guys can even do without me, but I'll show you what we're going to do on the Jamboard. So, this is what it looks like. You'll notice that there are 10 slides on here, but we are not doing all of them today, okay? So, basically, what I want you to do is to start on this slide. But if you look, slide 2 is identical because depending on how many people reply on the Jamboard, we might need extra space. So, what you're going to do is you're going to put a sticky note with your name on it right here next to mine. Okay, it's like we're making a little chart. So you're going to put your name here, and then you're going to put sticky notes all the way down here answering the questions that are over here on the left. So let's zoom in and take a look at them. So I did mine as an example so you could see what my responses would be, and then you can go ahead and do yours. And again, once this is all the way filled up, you can go over to Jamboard 2 and start adding yours over here if we need it. Okay, so the first spot is for your name, and then how many hours do you think you spend? Oh my gosh, I should go back up here. If you have a smartphone, you're going to add to this table. So if you don't have a smartphone, then there's no need for you to add to this. Okay, but for those of you that do have smartphones, I want you to add to this table. Okay, back to this. How many hours a day do you think you spend on your phone? Okay, you're going to put that answer here. What do you use it for? So, like I said, texting, social media, notes, Netflix, games, email, whatever. What do you use it for? What social media do you use? You can just list them on here. Have you ever had a negative experience with your cell phone, like an issue with social media or texting or bullying, something like that? Your answer is going to be yes or no. And do you have FOMO when you don't have access to your phone? FOMO, fear of missing out, meaning like if you don't have your phone, like let's say you got it taken away, do you have FOMO because you're worried that all of your other friends are doing something fun and you have no idea what's going on? Or does that really not happen to you? Like, do you not really worry too much about what everyone else is doing? Okay, so you're just going to go down and answer those. Let me get back to normal here. Okay, so again, the first two slides are the same. You're just going to answer those questions. So obviously, you don't need to do this one if you do it on the first slide. And then we get into the text. So today, what I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to read and respond to Jamboards 3 through 6. So you're going to start at Jamboard 3, you're going to read these paragraphs, and then you're going to respond to this. According to paragraph 2, what are the positive effects of using social media? So once you get to paragraph 2, they're going to list some good things about social media. So I want you to tell me what those are, and please make sure you put your name on your sticky note. Then you're going to come over here and read paragraphs 3 and 4. And now the author is talking about the negative effects of social media. So I want you to tell me, it says, what contrast is she sharing here? I want you to tell me now what are the negatives that she's saying about social media based on these two paragraphs. Okay. Then on 5, this is going to talk about how really we can kind of become addicted to our phone and to social media. So once you read this, the question is, have you or a friend or family member ever been a part of drama or bullying due to social media? And if you're yep, you're just going to put your name over on this side. And if you're nope, you're just going to put your name over on this side. And again, that doesn't have to just be you, it could be somebody close to you. If they've ever been a part of drama or bullying from social media, you're going to go on the yep side. Otherwise, you're going to go on the nope side. Then this is where we're going to end. I said we're going to do 3 through 6 today. So we're going to go on slide 6. We're going to read this. And then this highlight down here pertains to the question. Who is the author's audience? based on the analogy she presents in paragraph 11. So here's the analogy. So as you're reading, keep this in mind. There's going to be an analogy here. And this analogy kind of gives us a clue about who the audience is in this story. So is she writing it for kids? Is she writing it for teens? Is she writing it for adults? Is she writing it for parents? Is she writing it for teachers and educators? Who's she writing it for? Okay, who's the intended audience of this article based on what you've read so far, and especially this analogy that she applies here. Okay, and that's it. So I'm going to go back over here and add this so that there's no confusion. Respond to Jamboards 1 through 6, and we will do the rest of them tomorrow in a video. Okay. If you need me, please email me. I will be available by email today. If you need anything at all, I will try and get right back to you. All right, guys, have a great day. Thanks for your patience.